So happy holidays, guys. Tokyo here, and we have a little Titan build video I wanted to share with you that works really well for smaller than medium maps in Trials, and really more specifically works well with Behemoth class and against Stasis users. You know, one of the biggest issues playing against Stasis is, of course, shatterdive and fragmented fissures, which somehow turns a glacial nade into an icy atomic bomb. And now you get punished more than ever for pushing opponents. You know, this became a lot more evident on Javelin this week with all the hard corners, which normally you'd be able to take advantage of as a shotgun user, but against 3 Stasis hunters, not so much. So our build today uses Citan Ramparts, the exotic gauntlets which let you shoot through your barricade. And yes, I deleted my high stat roll Citans because I'm an idiot, so we're using the exotic kiosk ones with that crispy 48 stat roll. Oof. Citan Ramparts were already a strong exotic for Trials specifically, but now using the new Dustfield nade, it's even stronger. It lets you extend your cover even further to gain a better angle, which lets you throw a grenade to a more optimal location to pull the enemy out of cover to get some easy kills. But not only that, I found a normal barricade set yourself up to be trapped by Stasis users, since you had to peek around to do any damage on an approaching enemy. With Citan Ramparts, you can continue shooting at and sometimes prevent that player from throwing a grenade down to shatter dive at you. You know, this build works especially well with 120 hand cannons, which act as lightweight snipers, and nobody sees a red glint, so they'll stay out in the open a lot longer than they would normally, and it lets you get some big time damage from the safety of your shield, making for easy cleanups for your teammates. I've also used some of our charge with light mods here, which is very important because getting high energy fire with a 120 hand cannon gives you a damage buff needed to get 2 taps without having rampage or kill clip on your gun. You know, I'm using the taking charge mod, which gives you charge with light bonus for picking up an orb, and hopefully, assuming my teammates or I get a kill with a masterwork weapon or a super, I can take full advantage of that. Obviously, it's circumstantial when you can actually get it to proc. Normally, I only got when an ally popped super next to me or I picked up orbs, but it gives you that one extra tactical edge that you wouldn't get otherwise, and in Trials, any edge you can get matters even more. So the goal of this build was to make a very team-oriented build, like most Titans do, of course. And Citan Ramparts lets me give cover and more options to my teammate using the sniper rifle, and provides flexibility to bail out and reset if needed. You know, normal barricades give you cover. Being able to shoot back through it can help swing momentum your way, especially if you get a kill, and I found it frustrates the heck out of the enemy team. Before I started using this build, I was maining Heart of Inmost Light, which gives you grenade and melee energy back super fast, and I would happily slide around like an asshole and get easy multi-kills, and it worked fine against average PvP players. But against good opponents, you rarely get the chance to get that close, and if you did, you normally end up trading, which doesn't help your team at all. For Trials, I found Citan Ramparts to be preferable over One-Eyed Mask, Dune Marchers, and Heart of Inmost Light, mostly because it's much better rounded. And if you're good with your primary shot, I think you can take full advantage of it. If you aren't as confident in your primary shot and you want to slide around and shotgun, this build still works for that, as you can use the barricade to slide through and shoot your opponent through, get an easy kill, setting yourself up for some, very solid 1v2 situations to come out on top. Divide and conquer, right? Really where I'm going here is that using Citans lets you dictate the terms of engagement a lot more and forces your opponent to pick a different angle. You know, we've said it before, movement is just as important as gunplay in Destiny, and when you can create your own map design out of thin air and force the enemy to reposition, it gives you the initiative, and if even for just the span of a couple rounds against a good team before they adapt, sometimes that's all you need to secure the win. You know, paired with Behemoth abilities, it just seems more viable than ever before. You know, I love pairing this with Dustfield nade, but you could use Glacial nade to wall off another access point if that's what you were going for a super zone control build. Going forward, I can see this becoming my main build unless a nerf to Dustfield nades happens, or if they do a general Stasis nerf. But I hope you guys found this helpful, and if you did, please hit that like and subscribe button for more Destiny 2 content in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Sweet, huh? Nice place, Toke.
Nice job.